able to drop by Arno's convenient new place in Kloof Street is music to the ears of his fans. Franschhoek was where he made his name, but now he and pastry chef Liezl have brought their adventurous, proudly homegrown and sustainable menu to the city.
Janse Co identifies as a fine dining casual restaurant. How did you come up with the theme?
We wanted a casual environment where guests can enjoy fine dining food. Our concept is that people should feel comfortable in a restaurant space where they can enjoy themselves and focus on the food and experience the food as it's in front of them.
I think you're very lucky to have a space that is equally beautiful inside as it is outside.
Yeah, so the outside is a massive bonus for us. It's like a little gem in Kloof Street. Being on the foot of Table Mountain, it really is something in the evenings especially. It really just comes alive.
We've got a hydroponic system that we've got 280 plants in there. It uses 90% less water, so we grow our garnishes and some herbs in there, which is great. We can just come out of the kitchen and pick fresh herbs. Yeah, so it's very nice and convenient for us.
A vibrant mural of edible South African flowers is the centerpiece of Madre Meyer's restaurant design.
Madre, what was the interior design brief and how did you execute it?
The only one line that Arno gave us was that restaurants are not about interiors, they're about food. So that's really where we took our direction from, was the respect for ingredients and the focus on food. So the color palette is quite dark and quite monochromatic. On your entry point, we present ingredient as art, so it really kind of elevates it to a higher level. We then go through an area that was quite narrow and almost felt like a passage. This is now one large harvest table, and next to that we have a wine cellar and also a charcuterie fridge. Arno and Liezl cure their own meat, so like bresaola and salamis, that's where you can see ingredients progressing and becoming different things. In the little bar area, they do a lot of botanicals in their cocktails, so there are lots that are used within those ingredients. And then the main area of the restaurant, that's quite a dark area, and it's focused with two portals into the hot kitchen and the cold kitchen, and it really presents the chefs as the entertainment and the theatre, and ingredients as the real hero. So each area tells a little bit of a story about ingredients.
Arno's 6 award-winning years of cooking in the Boerland have put him in touch with an abundance of progressive farmers and winemakers. So ask him what he recommends, and his answer is as much as possible. Central to the experience is the tasting menu, which encourages you to go with new choices of dishes and local boutique wines. It's an education in the variety of produce grown on our doorstep.
What elements do you look out for when choosing ingredients?
Seasonality, availability is a big part of how we choose ingredients and what we cook with. At the moment we're using tomatoes from Stellenbosch, which is organically grown. I mean, if you just look at it, it's so much better, and the flavor profile from this guy is just amazing. It's much easier to cook with amazing ingredients.
So what are you preparing for us today?
We're doing a tomato dish, kohlrabi and pork. So we have an in-house charcuterie program that uses pork and beef from one farm in the Liezl and Arno Valley. We do 5 or 6 different varieties of charcuterie salamis. We do a Spanish one, which has got a little bit of white wine and paprika in it. Then we also do a Balinese style, which has ginger, turmeric and galangal. Then we also do a Swedish, very spiced smoked sausage. It is called beer sausage because you are supposed to eat it with beer.
The menu has a glossary of terms to decode the names and origins of ingredients. To foodie Panika Palfi, it's a good start.
Panika, what do you expect from a food tasting menu?
Well, I think most importantly, you want the plates to be visually beautiful. Then also variety. You want each dish to be completely different to the other one, so that you have lots of different tastes and flavors coming through. But at the same time, you want all of the dishes to complement each other, so that it takes you on this whole journey of food and you just flow from course to course when you eat it.
So what's your first impression?
Well, it looks amazing and it smells so good, especially the tomato one.
The couple are in it to expand the boundaries of taste.
What are some of the challenges that you face with having a food tasting menu?
To minimize the amount of ingredients on a plate is always difficult because you need to do it really well and you bring out the flavors of one ingredient.
Having diners trust us to give them something that they haven't experienced before. that I find sometimes challenging. And we offer a very unique experience with the ingredients that we source from our immediate surroundings and little farms in and around the Western Cape.
What do you think?
I'm actually quite surprised. My favorite is actually the tomato basil consommé. It's so simple, but it's full of flavor. It's super refreshing.
This fresh take on regional produce is served on tables and chairs designed and made in South Africa. Local is lekker.